Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Topics. Welcome to Peep Gang TV. Back again with another one. And guess who we got back in the spotlight? Now, we all know, well, if you don't know, Jaguar Wright has been, on a little hiatus, you know what I'm saying? She ain't been kicking up no dust on social media, you know what I'm saying, recently. Well, she back, and real life street stars got an interview with her telling her life story, you know what I'm saying? And guess who? Gonna come to y'all and we gonna check it out, react to it, see if we can get some teachable moments, and go from there. And y'all let me know what y'all think about this one, cause I ain't seen it yet myself. So we gonna pretty much unpack this one together. With that being said, let me go and get y'all to smash that like button. Come on over here, subscribe to the channel. It's free. Hey, all those who don't want to, that's cool too. Ain't gonna lose no sleep on it. But for all my supporters, go ahead and share this shit while y'all liking it. Cause you know it's always somebody need to hear. Now, let's go ahead and jump in this one and see what old Miss Jaguar Wright's talking about. Let's get it.
How much time did he serve? About 3 years. He was a scout sniper sergeant. He was also a cook in the mess hall. And when the colonel came through and tasted the food, he said, this food is too good for soldiers. Who cooked it? And they said, Wright. He said, who made the gravy? And they said, Wright did it. And he said, report to my quarters at, what's 3 o'clock, 1500 hour. And he went there, and then they changed his assignment, and that's how my dad got out of the field, and he spent the rest of his time in the service as the private chef for the colonel. But I mean, the worst had already happened by then. My father was a black troop. People look at Tuskegee, and they think that's the only company that happened to. It happened to all the black companies. My father's company, they did psychological warfare testing and training. They had them in an insane asylum for 90 days, locked up, hypnosis, psychedelic drugs, had them doing all kinds of shit in there.
Now let me say this. Now, I don't know if, you know what I'm saying, that really happened. Hold on, y'all. Okay. Now, like I was sorry about that. I don't know if that really happened, you know what I'm saying, to her dad. But I do know back then they did do that to a lot of, you know what I'm saying, black soldiers. And it just wasn't the Tuskegee, you know what I'm saying, airmen. It was a lot of black different, you know what I'm saying, how can I say, platoons or, you know what I'm saying, areas in the military that they did do shit like that too. Now, if it happened to her dad, I don't know. I mean, we all know Jaguar Wright can give a convincing story. That's all I'm gonna say about that. But let's just finish on up. I just want to throw that in there. History lesson.
My father didn't stop having the night terrors and blacking out until he was about 65. So when Daddy had rough days, it was just rough day. We would come home, the house would be torn to smithereens, and we wouldn't know if we had been robbed. The dad had a bad day, so we would have to sift through everything and see if anything was missing, and if nothing was missing, then we knew we didn't have to call the police, and we just had to clean up and have everything done before Dad got home. Yeah.
How did your father meet your mother? What was that?
It was a blind date. My mother was a single mother of a complicated child that had been molested by a family member. My sister was 6, Lachelle. She was 6. She ain't like my dad. And then my grandfather died 9 months before I was born. So my granddaddy had pretty much raised my sister as the man of the house, and she gave my dad a hard time. She gave the whole fucking family a hard time. You know?
When you say hard time,
the bitch is crazy.
Are there things you remember as?
I remember everything.
Damn.
Can you elaborate on one of those times that you felt like this is just hard to deal with?
One?
Just one.
Nigga. Don't make me pick.
Because there's different levels of
Nah, it's all fucked up. She started putting pillows over my face when I was a baby.
I don't mean no harm. Is it me or, you know what I'm saying, does it look like, you know, Jaguar, you know what I'm saying, got a lot of pain she dealing with? You know what I'm saying? And I hope she, you know what I'm saying, talking to somebody, because I'm just saying, man, Shorty look like she going through. I mean, you could see it in her face, you know. Now, if she might be, you know what I'm saying, putting on a show, you know what I'm saying? I mean, the cameras are on. We don't know. But, hey, if she is, she doing a hell of a good job.
And she started setting me up to get beat. And she would lie on me, have the neighborhood bullies come after me to fight me, scare me.
Damn, this your sister? Shit, that's your sister. Shit, hell. Shit, I hate if she, damn, if she, what she do to her enemies if she did that to you and she your big sister. Fuck.
I'll never forget the first time she got me set up to get beat up. I was 5 years old in Lawnside, New Jersey. We lived at 230 Haney Avenue.
You don't need no enemies with a sister like her.
With a bad Jerry Crow named Rezzy. Therese. And everybody was so scared of her. Rezzy was about 9, I was 5, and Rezzy was big and greasy.
She said big and greasy.
That Jerry Crow shit was a mess.
Oh.
And I think my sister had told her that I said I could beat her up. And so Rezzy came to my driveway. I was on my big wheel. And she stopped my big wheel while I was riding down the street. You think you can beat me up? And I said, what you talking about? Leave me alone. I don't want to fight you. Well, you gonna fight me because your sister said. And I looked, and this bitch is standing at the door, and then she closed the door and locked the door. My sister, this bitch 9 years fucking older than me.
Oh. She said she was 5, right? Damn, she 9 years older than you. You was 5 at the time. That means she was what? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. What, like 14? Damn, and she did that shit to you. She was 14. Did it you were 5? Fuck. Shit, if that's shit, she need her ass whooped. That's some shit there.
And my parents wasn't home.
Damn.
So I stood up and I said, I don't want to fight you. And then she pushed me. And she pushed me back, and all the kids, ooh, you know, all the kids on the block. And I just remember what my dad said. It don't matter if you win. It don't matter if you lose. But you got to fight regardless.
Now look, now back in the day, I don't mean no harm, but hey, the parents, that's how my parents used to get, that's how parents used to get down. I don't care if you get your ass whooped out there. But you better not come back to this house talking about somebody done bullet you. Cause either, damn it, you gonna take an ass whooping from them, or you gonna beat their ass, or you could run back to this damn house and deal with me, and I'm gonna whoop your ass. So either way, hands gonna be thrown. Now, what one you want to do? You want to go out there and fight their ass, or you want to bring your ass in the house and fight my ass? And we stayed our ass out there and, hey, got it in. Win, lose, or draw. Shit, I ain't going in there dealing with my mom or my daddy talking about whooping my ass. Damn that shit. I'd rather face this shit out here out here on the playground. Let's get it. Shit.
So I balled up my fists, my little teeny, skinny little arms. Closed my eyes, and I just started fucking swinging. And next thing I know, I heard the kids, oh! And I opened my eyes, and Rezzy got a bloody nose. And And she sit there and started crying. And the neighborhood bully with the Jericho juice dripping ran up the street.
Neighborhood
And
bully
we
really
became
went out with a
friends
big
after
pump.
that. For a short while. We was decent.
So as a reminder, you only have one other sibling?
No,
How many siblings do you have?
I mean, does it really fucking matter? I'm the only child between my two parents. The rest of them niggas is half, and I really don't have much to do with them.
Damn.
Well, there are biological children that my parents had before I was born, and then there were family members that were adopted and raised in the household. Everybody that I liked is dead. Everybody that I don't like is alive. For now.
That's fucked
Niggas
up
is
way of
getting
looking at
old.
life.
My brother Norman, he's been successful all of our lives. He don't like me because he don't like my mama. My sister Otelia don't like me because I ended up being our father's favorite. And Shelly just don't like me because I exist. And as long as I exist, I remind her how inferior she is as a human being as a whole. Yeah.
What makes you the favorite? I remember you stated that you were supposed to.
Because I worked the hardest, because I listened, because I was obedient, and I treasured every word that came out of my parents' mouths. I honored my mother and father. I followed the 10 Commandments. Beat into my head. I used to have to recite them.
Let me say this. You know what? I'm starting to see why Jaguar is, you know what I'm saying, why she go through some of the shit she go through mentally. You know what I'm saying? I mean, because if you really think about it, the way she talk about her mama is obvious, you know what I'm saying? There's some underlying mama issues there. I think she got a little father issues, but I think she was more accepting. There was a more acceptance with her dad. And then her siblings. The way she talk about, you just heard she talking about them, it's obvious she got some sibling issues. So just her family dynamic as a whole, you know what I'm saying, it ain't no trust there. So if you can't trust the ones that are supposed to have your back and that are supposed to be there for you, then shit, when you get out in the real world, you really gonna be standoffish when it come to strangers. You gonna keep a wall up, a guard up. It's gonna be all about, you know what I'm saying, you surviving based on, because of you having to protect you. You get what I'm saying? Because you can't trust no damn body until somebody come in and, you know what I'm saying, be patient with you and show you that, you know, that you could trust them. Shit, you always gonna, you know what I'm saying, you gonna sabotage relationships because you really never had a strong, you know what I'm saying, relationship that lasted, you know, just by your upbringing. Your sister, hell, when you was 5, she was 14, damn near, getting you jumped on by neighborhood bullies. Your mama, you felt like, you know what I'm saying, used to, you know, basically beat you and, you know what I'm saying, got a rocks off on it. Your daddy, you get what I'm saying, you had your issues with him. So shit, hell, what the hell? I mean, shit, all your relationships jacked up. There's no foundation right there.
The whole chapter, Exodus 20, the whole chapter, every Shabbos when the sun was coming in, I had to know it by heart. And if I messed up a word, I'd get my ass whipped. I listened.
Were there whoopings in your family?
Oh my God, yeah.
This is the 70s, 80s.
I preferred my dad.
See?
Because daddy was fast and quick justice. Mom liked to drag it out.
See? Look, there you go. I told you that.
You know, my mother unsupervised. It wasn't good parenting.
Didn't I tell you? Look, see what I'm saying?
She would make us strip down naked and lay on our face down on the floor. And then she'd get a spray bottle and she'd spray us with water. And then she'd get the extension cord and beat the fuck out of us and laugh when we cried.
Okay, hold on. Wait a minute. Now, look, I don't mean no harm. Especially in the basically majority of the black community, we all done got tapped with a extension cord, a wet dish rag, shit. I mean, even a broom handle. I am being honest, but it was discipline. You got your ass whooped because you did something you weren't supposed to do, but our parent, a lot. I mean, true parents didn't enjoy it. You get what I'm saying? It was done because of that was the way that they knew how to discipline you and to get you from, you know what I'm saying, to get you to basically do what the hell you supposed to do. Now, when you got a parent that's doing shit like she's saying and laughing about it, that's like borderline abuse. That's if she telling the truth. You know what I'm saying? Just saying. I mean, so shit.
I'll never forget, I had a Norman Bates moment. You remember the Bates Motel where he came in and he killed the bitch in the shower? Ah! My mama done me like that. I didn't wash the dishes, see. She ain't beat me like a normal person. She waited for me to get in the shower for my skin to get soft. And she came in the bathroom and I seen her lurking and she pulled back the curtain and why? Started beating the fuck out of me in that shower. I guess that's part of the reason why I never had a problem with scars. I've always...
Okay, now, I done seen that. I done had my ass whooped. I got in that tub or that shower and Mom Deuce came in there with that belt and wore my ass out. Or that switch and wore my ass out. But it won't to let my skin get soft. It was just, hey, that wet switch does something to your ass. Or that wet belt does something to your ass. You know what I'm saying? And then afterwards, after you get out, she'll come back with the alcohol. And, if you got a whip or something, she'll take the alcohol and pat you up. Baby, I did, it hurt me more than it hurt you. And you sitting there like, how in the hell did it hurt you? Shit. Why am I crying and you not if it hurt you more than it hurt me? But once you become a parent, it does. It hurts the parent more than it hurts the child. It hurts our feelings. It just hurts you physically. That's basically what parents say. For all y'all youngsters out there to get your ass whooped, when your mama or your daddy tell you after they done beat that ass, it hurt me more than it hurt you. Basically what they're saying is, it only hurt you physically. It hurt me mentally. You know what I'm saying? It hurt me mentally that I had to beat that ass because I didn't want to. No parent wanted to see their child hurt. But sometimes we have to do what we have to do to get that point across. Just saying. I mean, shit. They need to bring them type of ass whoopings back and we won't have some of the problems we have. That's just my opinion.
It's had them.
Jaguar shit, you should have got more
without
whoopings
scars,
like that.
I don't understand.
Just fucking with you.
Yeah, my mom was, she used to do
For all
mean
you sensitive
shit.
ones out there.
Like my sister, if she wouldn't wash the dishes and left and the stink start to get stinky and the rag and then the dirty food and all of that, my mom made my sister eat that shit.
Oh, that's nasty.
Out the drain.
No, that's child abuse.
And then made her wash down 4 tablespoons of castor oil behind it.
Man.
Like my mom.
I hope she come on. I hope she Jag. You know what? I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm gonna leave it alone.
Her cruelty was some extra shit. She got off on it. So like my sister, my mom used to love canned peaches. Oh, that was her treat. And my sister would steal my mom peaches. And then she would fill it up with water to try to get the mark up so my mom wouldn't realize that she got the peaches with mommy. She got too much water in it that one day. So my mom got an idea. And she poured out all the peach juice. And then she replaced it with castor oil. A whole bottle of castor oil.
Ooh, wee.
And this, my mom.
Now look, for all y'all who don't know what castor oil is, castor oil is like a damn near syrupy liquid that you can use for upset stomachs. You can use to, to cook with. But boy, won't that shit how you going to the bathroom. It's like X-Lax on 10. Just saying. So shit, Shorty was in the homegirl was in the bathroom for a minute. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Y'all just gonna have to forgive me. This fucking bitch, my motherfucking mama, sitting there waiting for Shelly to go into the kitchen and sneak to get the peaches. I
Get
told
the
Shelly,
peaches?
Faz, you gotta leave them peaches alone today. Mind your business. I'ma just put some water in it. She ain't gonna know. All right. I told you. See, I've been telling niggas shit my whole life and they don't fucking believe me. So Shelly get in there, she go get the scooping, and then she tastes the castor and my mom say, oh no, bitch. Have a bowl. Eat them all. Oh my God, and then Shelly started shitting all over herself.
That's
It's
cruel and
terrible.
unusual punishment right there.
My sister was always
yeah.
trifling. She stole my Jimmy Dean. When they first came out with the microwave biscuit, I worked hard. I did my chores. I worked for the janitorial company starting at the age of 5. I was up at 4:30 in the morning, working with my father at the buildings. We go have breakfast, and then I had to go home, get dressed, turn around, get my bags, make sure my homework was all the way done, go to fucking school. That was my childhood. Go to school.
Okay, my question is, if she was doing this, working at the janitorial business at the age of 5, getting up at 4:00 in the morning, going her dad to going to the janitorial business with him to work, and then having to come back home and go to school, what the fuck was her older sister doing? Because she said her older sister was 9 years older than her. So what the hell was she doing? I'm just asking questions. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. Y'all, let me know.
Do the school thing, leave, go back to the janitorial service, clean more buildings. We did medical offices. We was a medical cleaning company. Global was the name of the company. So see, I've always lived the LLC life. And then after that, and I had to come home, do my homework, have dinner, and then make it to bed and all of that. Only time I really had alone was with the radio at night.
Y'all think Jag
And I
embellishing
listened
a
to
little bit?
Power 99, and then the quiet storm would come on, and I could go to sleep. And then 4:30 in the morning, do it all over again.
So who were some of your parents' musical influences, that people that they might have carried?
Oh, my mom loved everything from Motown and everything from Philly International. She a real Philly girl. My mom from down 23rd in Cambridge, she went to Gratz. She graduated from Kensington, but she went to Gratz. She left when the boy had the gun in school, and he was in the locker next to her, so then she transferred to Kensington, which used to be all white, and now it's just all heroin addicts and shit.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Your father, did he have any musical loves?
Oh, my father played the guitar, he played the piano, and he sang better than anybody you ever heard in your life. When you hear me sing in my low register, that's actually how my father sounds.
Did he not look up to anybody, having any music?
Oh, my father's two favorites, Nat King Cole and Ray Charles. Georgia on My Mind, my dad's favorite song.
So how would you describe your overall adolescence?
Nobody sang like my dad. When he would sing Larry Graham, 1 in a Million, you know, when somebody died or when there was a wedding, or it was my dad that always sang at the family function. And I'll never forget my Aunt Verly say, Wayne gone now. I guess you gonna have to sing it, Jackie.
I love that song
You
too,
the only
1
one
in a
that can do
Million.
it.
Did your
Not the
parents want you
Aaliyah
to sing,
version.
or that's
It's
something-
Hell
another
no, my
version,
father didn't want me
old school
nowhere near
version.
the industry. He hated the industry. He hated what it did to my grandfather and what it in turn did to the family. My father did everything that he could do. He wouldn't even let me go to art school. He wanted me to be a corporate litigator.
At what point did he know you had the talent to sing? At what point did you know?
I didn't. I never did. I still don't. I just am what I am. I started writing when I was 11. I started singing in jazz quartets when I was 12 for extra money in the summertime when I wasn't babysitting.
I thought her dad didn't want her in the business though. So how was she able to, singing jazz quartets and shit? If she said her dad didn't want her nowhere in the business, you would think he'll keep her away from that. So I don't get that part.
Music saved me. It was my escape. My life was fucking terrible.
So that's what I was going to ask. As far as I do want you to try to categorize what would you say your quote unquote family life was like?
Chaotic. My father was a brilliant man that married a woman in 6 months because she lied to him and told him she was pregnant and then conveniently had a miscarriage right after their honeymoon. It was chaotic. My sister was a child born out of wedlock and abandoned by her father, who thought my mother was so crazy he didn't even want anything to do with his own seed. She ran into him online a few years back. My mom and my aunt got involved, and my mom started sending him letters talking about how she was glad he was back in my sister's life and how they had so much catching up to do. The nigga fucking deleted his Facebook the next day. That's how bad he ain't want to fuck with my mom. He said, fuck that. That nigga deleted all his social media, wouldn't talk to my sister no more. I came on to my mom, you selfish as fuck. That's her father. You ain't supposed to be worried about that. Well, we have a child and grandchildren. That nigga don't want nothing to do with you.
What was your mother's education level? What was her career? Like, what did she do?
My mother has 2 bachelor's degrees, one in regular education and one in special education, which goes to prove that anybody can get a college degree.
Damn. I'm telling you, she got some serious mama issues. Like, that's just going in on her mom. Fuck.
What was her career?
My mother was a school teacher. She teaches in Camden, New Jersey, one of the worst school systems in the state of New Jersey. She teaches in the roughest schools because they paid the most money and they really didn't care who they hired, because my mother's a delusional schizophrenic. I don't know who the fuck would trust her with a classroom full of kids.
Now look, don't take this the wrong way, but some will say it kind of runs in the family. That could be where Jag get it from. I ain't saying that. I'm just saying some would say. That's all. That's all I'm saying. Some would say that could be what you get it from, Jag. I'm just saying. Shit.
Other than Camden, fucking New Jersey. But thank you for the pension. Like everybody say, I've been living off of it for years.
Look at this shit.
My mom, her career ended at Broadway. She couldn't handle the classrooms anymore, so they kept dropping her down, and they gave her to kindergarten that last year. She lost them, the whole fucking class.